It always strikes me as very odd that they made the centre of the Shire, the service centre, Bairnsdale. I mean, I understand Bairnsdale is the largest town in the Shire, but on the other hand, it's also at one edge of the Shire. It's not a central town at all, and basically it means that most towns and communities to the east are really alienated from Shire services. I would say the average trip for most people is at least 2 hours to access Shire, and not to mention other state services. Living on the border, it's a little bit ironical because my nearest actual town is in New South Wales, that's Bombala. But just because I live in Victoria and I live in East Gippsland Shire, and because my network of neighbourhood houses is a Victorian network, it just means that I'm constantly travelling at least 3 hours to attend most meetings. But I do feel that we've probably got the technological capacity available to us now to make it easier for isolated people to participate. I mean, if the NBN was about anything, surely it was about making services more accessible to people. And as we see, actually, the human side of services is declining, and people being asked to go to a website for an awful lot of government services, and yet it hasn't yet improved democracy. So I think that's the big challenge in East Gippsland. For a start, we know not everyone is on the internet, and it could take a generational change, but on the other hand, it would bring the ability to participate a lot closer. So if I got elected to council, for instance, that is one thing that I would work on. Otherwise, I'll be travelling a good 6 hours at least twice a week, and I think that might explain why there's so little representation from outside that population-rich area of Bairnsdale, Meetung, the coastal strip. I guess I'm really putting myself up there. I'm saying, I'm prepared to do that driving. I'm prepared to make part of my life away from my home and actually represent those people. We have the capacity to include people. For council to open up, to be transparent, it can only be accountable if people know what's going on there. It's our democratic right. We pay our rates. We want to participate.